Hello and welcome to the Tigerville Regional here in Tigerville, South Carolina, as we begin the road to Cary. I'm Timothy Holcomb, as I have the pleasure of taking you through regional action this weekend. Today we have first round action between Lincoln Memorial Railsplitters and the Mount Olive Trojans. Lincoln Memorial comes in at 33-17, Mount Olive at 31-17. Both teams coming in off losing notes, as Mount Olive has lost their past three, as they fell to North Greenville in the championship game of the Conference Carolinas, 10-7, and then dropped two to Francis Marion, 4-1 and 5-3. Lincoln Memorial comes in, have quite a layoff here, as they haven't played since April 28th, as they lost their last two in the SAC tournament, as they lost to Catawba 8-0 and Wingate 10-2. So again, thank you guys for tuning in today for first round action here in Tigerville, South Carolina, of the Tigerville Regional. Again, this is one of two regionals for the Southeast, as the 1 seed North Greenville, the host, will play tomorrow, as Mount Olive is the 4 seed in the Southeast, and Lincoln Memorial is the 5 seed, with 3 other teams playing over at Newberry.
Leading off the game for the Railsplitters, the center fielder, number 20, Seth Hunt.
Here's we are ready for action here in Tigerville. As that one catches the corner. And quickly, ahead 0-2 is Reed Paris. 0-2 goes back to the backstop. Be 1-2. One, 2 from Paris. As that outside, that'll even count up at 2-2. The 2-2 to Seth Hunt. Fouls straight back, and we'll do it again. The 2-2. Line down the right field line, but foul. So count remains 2-2. The 2-2 to Hunt will be lined and into left field for a base hit. So a leadoff base hit for Hunt. Kicks us off here in the top half of the first.
Batting second, the catcher, number 8, Dalton Data.
So the batting order for Lincoln Memorial, batting first with the base hit, was Seth Hunt, playing center field. Dalton Datas, who's up now, catcher. Third baseman Tyler Adams, Chris Salve, Nate Stinson, Brent Richey, Will Reddick, Joe Stuckey, and rounding out the order, Marco Rios. So in steps Datas, batting .287 on the season, as he'll foul that one off at the plate. And your home plate umpires for tonight, behind the plate will be Trevor Henson. Over at first base will be Bobby Dunningham. Second base umpire Macon Hammond. Third base, Lindy Hall. .75 here, first pitch over in Tigerville. We are set for a good weekend of baseball here in Regional 1 of the Southeast Regionals. As that one will go all the way to the backstop, and moving up will be Hunt. So a wild pitch allows Hunt to move up to second base. A good opportunity here for Lincoln Memorial in the top half of the first. So the count is even at 1-1 to Dalton Datus. The pitch. That one will be fouled off. That'll run the count to 1-2 to the LMU catcher. So ahead in the count is Paris at 1-2. Trying to get the first out of the inning. The 1-2. That'll be in the turf. That'll even count up at 2-2. Lincoln Memorial out of the South Atlantic Conference. Mount Olive out of Conference Carolinas. The 2-2. Fastball misses away. That'll make the count full at 3-2. So full count upcoming to the LMU catcher. And here it is, 3-2. Lined out to right field, as that will make its way out of play. Count will remain full at 3-2. Lincoln Memorial had a very impressive record in conference at 18-6. They went pretty far in the tournament, as I mentioned earlier, before they dropped their final 2 games of that contest. So it'll be interesting to see how the long layoff, as they have not played since April 28th. So a good 17 to 18 day layoff. The full count from Paris. That'll be hit to the shortstop, McLean, and he'll botch it. They're waving Hunt around third, and he will score without a throw. So McLean boots it and allows the first run of the game to score, as LMU takes the 1-0 lead here in the top half of the first, and still nobody out. So again, just to describe how this tournament's going to go, the winner of this game will move to the 8 o'clock game tomorrow night, with the loser playing North Greenville in the first game tomorrow. That one will be chop foul third base side. Again, welcome to Ashmore Park at home, Ray and B. Dillard Field, home of the North Greenville Crusaders. Host this 3-team regional here this weekend, as 0-1 is buried in the turf. You can count up at 1-1. So Tyler Adams at the plate, batting .338 on the season, with 6 home runs and 33 RBIs to his name. Paris will chase back Datus over at first. Paris still looking for the first out here in the top of the first. That one will be hit out to second. They'll look to turn the double play, and they will. Oh, and nope, the throw couldn't be handled by the first baseman Hedgepeth, as that will go down as a fielder's choice. Snow and McLean looked to handle that pretty effectively, but the first baseman Hedgepeth couldn't handle the throw. But Mount Olive gets their first out of the inning, as that will bring up the first baseman, Chris Salvi. Salvi's the home run threat for Lincoln Memorial, as he has 12 bombs on the season to go along with 59 RBIs. The first pitch breaking ball will be in there for strike one. To go along with those impressive numbers, he is batting a good .349 on the season, as he's second on the team in average and leads the team in home runs and RBIs. Pitch from Paris in the turf that time. That'll make it 2-1. Paris will chase Adams back to first. That one's low. Throw down to first. But back safely is Adams. So the count will be 2-1 to Salvi. Breaking ball in the turf, but Salvi chased it. Good breaking ball that time from Paris. That'll even the count up at 2-2. Paris is 2-2. Looks down to short. McLean will field. He'll throw on to second. He'll get one there, and they'll throw on to first, and this time they will turn to double play as Mount Olive gets out of further trouble here in the first. But Lincoln Memorial picks up one run on one hit to go along with an error. We've played half an inning here in Tigerville. Lincoln Memorial 1, Mount Olive coming to bat. You are listening to the NCAA Division II baseball tournament here on Conference Carolinas. Strikes and an impressive 122 strikeouts on the season. He'll be opposed by this Mount Olive offense. First up will be Joe Mason, the left fielder. Second will be Gunnar Tolston, Junior Snow. Cleanup, JT Stone. Fifth, Nate Estes. Sixth, James Smybert. Seventh, Aaron Hedgepeth. Eighth, Blake McLean. Ninth, Zach Smith. Mason batting .379 on the season with 12 home runs and 49 RBIs. First pitch from Elliott is pumped in there for strike one. Same spot that time, as that'll make it 0-2. O2 will be fouled back to the screen, and staying alive will be Mason. So Elliott's not wasting any time. He's going right at these hitters early on. The 0-2 once more. Heater will miss outside 1-2. One, two will be sent out to right. Going back will be Richey. He won't make the play as it's up against the fence. Going into second will be Mason with a stand-up double. So 1-2 mistake that time from Elliott. As Mount Olive is looking to try to tie this one. As that'll bring up the right fielder, Gunnar Tolston. Good piece of hitting that time from Mason as he waited on that pitch and took it to where that thing was pitched. Not trying to pull it. If he tried to pull it, he might have rolled that over to shortstop, but instead hits it off the wall for a lead-off double here in the bottom of the first. Not really sure what happened there, but as soon as we get word, we'll let you know. As it looks like Tyler Adams will be out of the ball game.
At third base, number 21, Alex Allen.
So Alex Allen will take over at third base. As soon as we figure out what happened to Adams, we'll let you know. So Tolston will step in, batting .266 on the season. 11 home runs and 32 RBIs as he'll loft that one out. Coming on will be the shortstop, Rios. He'll make the play for out number one. So a double and then a pop-up to the shortstop to lead off the Mount Olive half of the first. As that'll bring up the second baseman, Junior Snow. The junior batting .325 on the season. Just 2 home runs to his name and 21 runs batted in. Long way from Elliott as he'll kick and fire. That one misses inside, 1-0. So Elliott's 1-0 delivery. Laced out of play right side. That'll even count up at 1-1. Other action going on in the Southeast Regional over in Regional 2 in Newberry. Catawba taking on Young Harris as Catawba leads that one 2-0 in the bottom of the fifth. As the loser of that one will take on Newberry tomorrow. And the winner of those 2 regionals will meet in a super regional next weekend. The 1-1. As the inside corner for strike 2. Elliott will bluff over to second base, but nobody covering the bag as Mason dives back in uncontested. Elliott's 1-2. Heater misses low and in, 2-2. So Mount Olive trying to get that run back that they gave up in the first. As Mason led off the inning with a double as they're trying to chase him home. Elliott's 2-2. We send out the short. They'll look to go to third. Try to get the out there. And they will do so. So Mason will be retired over at third. And Snow will reach first on the fielder's choice.
Batting fourth, the designated
So from second, runner on second, and 1 out to 2 outs and a runner on first. As that will bring up the DH for Mount Olive, JT Stone. Sophomore batting .357 on the season with 9 bombs as well as 49 runs batted in. First pitch to Stone. Big swing and a miss that time on the breaking ball. Stone is tied for the team lead in RBIs with Mason at 49. And third on the team in home runs. Throw over to first, but back goes Snow. The 0-1. Breaking ball will be chopped. Coming on, trying to make the play will be Elliott, but instead he will elect to let it go foul. Probably a good decision that time, as that ball, it was going to be tough to retire Stone at first. So instead elects to let it go foul. Heads up play that time by the senior left-hand pitcher. So a man with an impressive 122 strikeouts on the season will be looking for his first one tonight. If he can get one more strike against the 4-hole hitter, JT Stone. The 0-2. That one stays high. I'll make the count 1-2. The pitch. Good pitch, but couldn't find the corner, as that will even the count up at 2-2. So the 2-2 from Elliott. The runner takes off for second. Throws, that'll be not in time. So Junior Snow give him a stolen base, as that will be his 4th on the season in 6 tries. So now a runner in scoring position for Mount Olive here, with a full count upcoming to JT Stone. The full count from Elliott. Just got a piece of it, did Stone. And we'll do the 3-2 again. So from 0-2 again to 3-2. He's putting up a tough battle, not going away quietly. Elliott will come set. And he's 3-2 delivered. Foul back to the screen. So a good battle going here between Elliott and Stone. Who is going to win the battle? That's the 3-2 from Elliott. Another foul ball. And the battle continues. So the 9th pitch of the at-bat upcoming. Long look in from Elliott as they elect to step off and regroup. Trying to make sure he gets the pitch that he wants. But at this point, I'm sure Stone has seen everything that the senior has. Elliott's 3-2. Swing and a miss. Down goes Stone. So he puts up a good fight, but to no avail. Mount Olive leads off the inning with a double, but can't push him across. As we played one here in Tigerville. Lincoln Memorial leads this one 1-0.
Leading off for Lincoln and batting fifth in the lineup, the designated hitter, number 5, Nate.
So we move to the second. Lincoln Memorial leads this one over Mount Olive 1-0. As Hunt came around and score on the error by Blake McLean. As Stinson will rip this one short, McLean will come up and fire on the first in plenty of time for out number 1. So 1 pitch, 1 out. As that will bring up the right fielder, Brent Richey.
Batting sixth, the right fielder, number 14, Brent Ritchie.
First pitch from Paris. That'll be fouled back to the screen by Ritchie. Jay batting .303 on the season with 6 bombs and 32 RBIs. But he quickly falls behind to Paris, 0-2. The 0-2. Breaking ball, got him. Good pitch that time from Paris. Retires Richey for out number 2. So good morning, good afternoon, and good night.
Seventh, the left fielder, number 7, Will.
That'll bring up the left fielder, Will Reddick. Reddick batting .326 on the season. With 6 bombs and 37 RBIs. First pitch to Reddick. We lined in a nice leaping play by time by Snow, and that will retire the side. So 3 up, 3 down goes LMU. We move to the bottom of the second. LMU still leads this one 1-0.
Trojans and batting fifth.
So a nice play by Snow to end the top half of the second, as that will bring up Nate Estes, as he'll lead us off here in the Mount Olive half of the second. Estes batting .261 on the season. 3 home runs go along with 30 RBIs. First pitch, good pitch, but just misses off the plate, 1-0. The wind, kick, and fire. As that will be chopped weakly. Elliott will make the play, and he'll take it to the bag himself to retire Estes. So 1 up, 1 down for Mount Olive here in the bottom of the second, as that will bring up the third baseman, James Smybert.
Batting sixth, the third baseman, number 45, James Smybert.
The sophomore batting .322 on the season, with 1 bomb and 11 RBIs. First pitch to him will be pumped in there right down Broadway for strike 1. Ellie working quickly, and it's his 0-1 delivery. That one misses off the plate. Count even at 1-1. The pitch. In there for strike 2. So out ahead of Smybert is Elliott. As is 1-2. Handcuffed him on the inside corner for strike 3. So 2 up, 2 down. As that'll bring up the first baseman, Aaron Hedgepeth.
Baseman number 44, Aaron Hedgepeth.
That's Elliott's second strikeout of the evening thus far. That pitch ran up inside, and Hedgepeth chased it for strike 1. Hedgepeth batting .404 on the season, with 3 home runs and 25 RBIs. That pitch misses that time, even the count up at 1-1. That will be sent up the middle, and a nice diving stop by Stuckey, but he will not have a play. A good effort from Joe Stuckey, the second baseman, to keep that one in on the infield, but Hedgepeth, running hard up the line, is able to beat for the 2-out single. That'll bring up the shortstop, Blake McLean. McLean batting .270 on the season with 1 home run and 23 RBIs. First pitch to Blake will miss. So Mount Olive trying to mount a 2-out rally after the first 2 hitters were retired. The 1-0 from Elliott. That one just off the plate, 2-0. The 2-0. Chopped up the middle, and a nice play by the shortstop, Rios, and we'll toss on the Stuckey for out number 3. So a 2-out base hit by Hedgepeth, but doesn't come to pass as Mount Olive can't cross the scoreboard yet again as they get another hit. We move to the third. Lincoln Memorial leads this one over Mount Olive, 1-0.
Packages all from one source. Visit ncaa.com/VIP to secure your VIP championship experience today.
So 8, 9, and 1 due up for LMU here in the top half of the third. As Paris is prepared to go for his third inning of work.
Second baseman, number 1, Joe Stuckey.
So in will step Joe Stuckey, the second baseman for Lincoln Memorial. Stuckey batting .203 on the season with 3 home runs and 21 RBIs. First pitch from Paris will be chopped down the third base line, but foul. So again, a little bit of a different format this year for NCAA Division II baseball tournament, as they instead go from the 6-team regionals to the separate regionals. As there will be in the Southeast, there will be 3 teams in each regional, and other regionals there will be 8 teams, 4 teams in each regional, divided up with the 2 regional winners from every district playing in super regionals for the right to go to Cary and for Division II Baseball World Series. The 0-2 from Paris in the turf 1 and 2. So in the Southeast, number 1 overall seed was North Greenville. Number 2 is Newberry. Number 3 is Catawba. 4 is Mount Olive. 5 is Lincoln Memorial. And 6 is Young Harris. With Newberry, Catawba, and Young Harris over at Newberry this weekend. Peeled down to first, see if he went around. And no, he did not, says Bobby Dunning. And that will even the count up at 2 and 2. That will be lofted down the right field line. And giving chase will be Tolson, but he'll run out of room. Count will remain 2 and 2. And that other regional that I mentioned, Catawba is playing Young Harris at the moment. And the bottom of the 5th, Catawba has increased their lead from 2-0 to 5-0. If that result holds, Young Harris will play Newberry tomorrow first, and then we'll play Catawba in the night half. The 2-2. That'll be sent out to deep left field. That's got a chance. Going back is Mason, and he'll run out of room as that clears the scoreboard. So a home run from Stuckey increases the lead to 2-0 Loyal Lincoln Memorial. Folks, that one was a bomb as that one cleared the scoreboard and into the shrub behind the scoreboard. So Stuckey's 4th home run on the season increases the lead to 2-0.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, number 2, Marco.
That'll bring up the shortstop, Marco Rios. Rios batting .244 on the season with no home runs and 9 RBIs. First pitch is foul out of play. Came with the heater that time, but just missed the outside corner, count even at 1-1. The 1-1. Sent out the right center. Under is Tolston, and he's got it for the first out here in the top half of the third. And that'll bring us back to the top of the order with Seth Hunt.
The center fielder, number 20, Seth Hunt.
Hunt singled back in the first and scored on the error by McLean. This breaking ball goes all the way back to the screen for ball 1. Paris is 1-0. We skied right side, but out of play. So to count even at 1-1 to Seth Hunt. The pitch. Heater catches the outside corner for strike 2. So the head count is Paris. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Down goes Hunt for out number 2. So after the home run, Paris gets Rios to fly out and Hunt to strike out swinging, as that will bring up Dalton Datus.
Stepping in for the Railsplitters, the catcher,
He reached on an error
Dalton.
back in the first. First pitch to Datus. Breaking ball missed. 1-0. The 1-0. That will catch the outside corner for strike 1. The 1-1 breaking ball misses low. 2-1. So Paris surrenders the leadoff home run to the second baseman, Joe Stuckey, but has retired the last 2 hitters straight. And look in the retired Datus here. Try to keep the lead at 2-0 for Lincoln Memorial. But he's got to come back from a 3-1 count. As the 3-1. Hit hard out to second baseman Snow. He'll field Earl on the first to retire the side. So a good comeback for Paris as he surrenders the leadoff home run to Stuckey, but surrenders nothing more. We go to the bottom of the third. Lincoln Memorial increases their lead to 2-0.
For more information, visit ncaa.com/social. I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. Across the desert, bare man. I breathe the mountain air, man. Travel, I've had my share, man. I've been everywhere. I've been to Reno, Chicago, Fargo, Minnesota, Buffalo, Toronto, Winslow, Sarasota, Wichita, Tulsa, Ottawa, Oklahoma, Tampa, Panama, Mattawa, Paloma, Bangalore, Baltimore, Salvador, Amarillo, Tocqueville, Barronville, Amphidella, Amarillo. I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. Across the desert, bare man. I breathe the mountain air, man. Travel, I've had my share, man. I've been everywhere. I've been to Boston, Charleston, Dayton, Louisiana, Washington, Houston, Kingston, Texas, down to Monterey, Faraday, Santa Fe, Tallapoosa, Glen Rock, Black Rock, Little Rock, Oskaloosa, Tennessee, Chicopee, Spirit Lake, Grand Lake, Devil's Lake, Crater Lake, Beach Lake. I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. Across the desert, bare man. I breathe the mountain air, man. I've traveled, I've had my share, man. I've been everywhere. I've been to Louisville, Nashville, Knoxville, Omaha, Tobacco, Chevrolet, Jacksonville, Waterville, Coastal, Rocky, Pittsfield, Springfield, Bakersfield, Shreveport, Hackensack, Cadillac, Fond du Lac, Davenport, Idaho, Jellicoe, Argentina, Diamantina, Pasadena, Catalina, Seaport, Alina. I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. Across the desert,
Leading out for the Trojans and batting ninth, the catcher.
So 9-1 and 2 due up for Mount Olive here in the bottom of the third as they trail this one 2-0. In will step the catcher Zach Smith, junior, sporting a .242 average with 4 home runs and 27 RBIs. So now a 2-run lead for Lincoln Memorial. That the one just missed for ball 1. One will be fouled back to screen. And the head is Elliott at 1-2. To the Mount Olive 9th place hitter, Zach Smith. The 1-2. Just missed a corner. That'll even count up at 2-2. So Elliott looking to improve upon his already impressive strikeout to walk ratio. The 2-2. Nearly hit Smith. So full count as Mount Olive trying to look to get the first runner in the inning on. The full count. Fouled back and over the screen, and we'll do it again. The full count from Elliott. Chop to the right side. First baseman will toss it to pitcher Elliott covering, and they will get the out for out number 1. As that'll take us to the top of the order. And Joe Mason. As Mason has one of the 2 hits so far for Mount Olive. As he doubled to kick off things in the bottom of the first. First pitch to Mason. Good pitch, but missed. Off the plate, 1-0. The 1-0. Outside corner, knee high, strike 1. The 1-1 from Elliott. Off speed that time. That catches the inside corner for strike 2. Again, you're seeing a pattern here with Elliott as he's getting ahead of these Mount Olive hitters. The 1-2. That just missed. Not quite sure where that missed, but that good pitch that time from Elliott, as that'll even the count up at 2-2. The pitch. Breaking ball misses low. The 3-2. High and deep to left field. They'll have to play that on a hop, as going into second will be Mason with a double. So he's 2 for 2 with 2 doubles. He's doing his part for Mount Olive, as he has 2 of the 3 hits thus far. Reddick appeared to have a play on that one, but instead elected to play that one off the wall. So something going for Mount Olive here in the bottom of the third. And in steps Gunnar Tolston as he popped up to the shortstop. In his only plate appearance so far. Mount Olive looking to try to cut into that 2-0 Lincoln Memorial lead. First pitch to Tolston. Pumped in there for strike 1. So again, ahead in the count is Elliott. So Mount Olive right fielder Gunnar Tolston. The 0-1 heater misses just outside, 1-1. Mason out at second with a 1-out double. As Tolston trying to move him across. The pitch. Healthy cut that time, but comes up empty. So again, Elliott out in front. 1-2. And you finish off Tolston right here, right now. The 1-2. handcuffed him and got him on the inside corner for strike 3. So down goes Tolston for out number 2.
The second base
Elliott's third strikeout of the game thus far.
Snow.
That'll bring up Junior Snow, grounded into a fielder's choice. First pitch to Mount All second baseman. Stays high. 1-0. So 1-0 is your count to Snow as Elliott comes set. 1-0. Just missed. 2-0. Pitch from here looked good, but I am in right center field, so. And I'd say the home plate umpire had a better look than I did, but good pitch that time from Elliott. But the count is 2-0. The 2-0. On a hit up to the third baseman, Allen. He'll field and throw on the first in time to retire the side. So again, a double from Mason. Doesn't come back to hurt LMU as we move. We've played 3 here in Tigerville. Lincoln Memorial out on top of Mount Olive, 2-0.
Stands throughout the venue for great championship gear and memorabilia. For Lincoln, the third baseman, number 21, Alex Allen.
So 3, 4, and 5 due up for LMU here in the top of the 4th as they lead this one over Mount Olive 2-0. First pitch to Allen is in there for strike 1. Healthy cut that time, but comes up empty. He was trying to hit that one over the light tower, but instead he falls behind in the count 0-2. That'll be sent out to the shortstop, McLean. Field and throw on to first. Close play, but they got him. Allen was hustling down the line that time, but McLean just in enough time retires Allen for out number 1.
The first baseman, number
So with 1 out, that'll bring up Chris Salvi. Salvi grounded into a 6-4-3 double play. And Salvi is the one that leads the team in home runs and RBIs with 12 and 59, respectively. That pitch skips up there and goes all the way backstop for ball 1. Salvi slugging impressive .614 on the season. Healthy cut that time, but didn't get it. That'll even count up at 1-1. The 1-1. Heater in there for strike 2. Paris is 1-2. Ripped, but right at the third baseman, Smybert. Salvi ripped it and hit it on the nose, but right at the third baseman for out number 2.
The designated hitter, number 5, Nate Stinson.
That'll bring up the DH, Nate Stinson, who grounded out to short back in the second. The first pitch. In there for strike 1. Again, Paris has looked good for Mount Olive here, with the exception of the home run and the giving up the on the air. In the first, he's looked sharp. But those small little mistakes will come back to bite you every single time. The 1-1. Foul tip, 1-2. The 1-2. This is outside, count even at 2-2. So 2 outs, nobody on for Lincoln Memorial as they lead this one 2-0. Here in the top half of the 4th. Paris is 2-2. That'll be chopped. Will be a tough play, a bare hand play. Throw on to first. They got him. What a play by Paris. He barehanded that, knowing he had very little time, and threw a strike to first base, Hedgepeth, to retire the side. So 3 up, 3 down goes Memorial here in the top half of the 4th. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Lincoln Memorial still leads this one 2-0.
Leading off for the Trojans, the designated hitter, number 26, J.T. Stone.
So J.T. Stone will lead off the bottom of the 4th for Mount Olive. Elliott's first pitch. Good breaking ball in there for strike 1. Stone struck out swinging to end the first. Another breaking ball that time, but that time it misses. Count even at 1-1.
Good.
1-1. Looked good from here, but just missed apparently. 2-1. The 2-1. Breaking ball misses. 3-1. And they're at knee high. Full count at 3-2. The full count from Elliott. Fouled back to the screen. Stone stays alive. The full count. Hit hard, but right to the first baseman, Salvi. He'll take it himself for out number 1. So a good comeback that time for Elliott to retire Stone. And that will bring up the center fielder, Nate Estes.
The center fielder, number 7, Nate Estes.
He grounded one right back to the pitcher his first time up. First pitch to Estes. We skied out of play right side. The 0-1. Good pitch that time. Catches the outside corner for strike 2. So way out in front is Elliott. Come with anything he wants right here. The 0-2. That'll be fouled out of play. Count still 0-2. The 0-2 once more from Elliott. Misses way outside. 1-2. Try to climb the ladder to see if Estes would chase. He did not. Oh, the 1-2 from Elliott. Lined out to left field. Ball's got a chance as that ball is gone. Home run for Nate Estes. And that cuts the Lincoln Memorial lead in half at 2-1. For Estes, that is home run number 4 on the season. And it's a big one as that puts Mount Olive on the scoreboard. So Mount Olive does indeed get on the scoreboard here. And Lincoln Memorial leads this one 2-1. As in will step James Smybert. First pitch to him, he's swinging as fouls that one over the home dugout. That seemed to have energized the Mount Olive dugout. As the 0-1. Good pitch in there for strike 2. So the 0-2. That one's right down the middle for strike 3. So a great response for Elliott after giving up the home run to Estes. As he good morning, good afternoon, and good night to Smybert, as that'll bring up the first baseman, Aaron Hedgepath. He singled back in the second. First pitch misses. It's a little bit of a tight zone tonight by the home plate umpire, Trevor Henson. That one, however, is in there for strike 1. Elliott's 1-1. Misses low, 2-1. Elliott's 2-1 delivery. That'll be chopped first base side. And in fair territory, Salvi will make the play to retire the side. But Mount Olive finally gets on the scoreboard here in the bottom of the 4th. As they cut into the Lincoln Memorial lead, it's now 2-1. You are listening to the Division II baseball tournament here in Tigerville, South Carolina on the Conference Carolinas Digital Network.
right fielder, number 14, Brent Ritchie.
So Brent Ritchie will stand in. He struck out swinging back in the second. First pitch from Paris is in there for strike one. Paris back out there for his fifth inning of work as he surrendered 2 runs, one of which was earned. That one will be chopped back to Paris. They'll underhand that one for out number 1. So 1 up, 1 down for Lincoln Memorial here in the top half of the 5th.
Will Reddick.
In will stand Will Reddick. He lined out the second to end the second. As a nice play by Snow as he leaped and snagged that one out of midair. As the first pitch to Reddick was a breaking ball that misses low and away. 1-0. That one will be chopped third base side, but foul. So a good little matchup we have for you in opening round action here tonight between Lincoln Memorial and Mount Olive. The pitch. Chase the high cheese that time as he falls behind 1-2. The 1-2. Popped up. Estes is under it, and he's got it for out number 2. So 2 up, 2 down. Here in the top half of the 5th for Lincoln Memorial. As that'll bring up Joe Stuckey. Second baseman hit an absolute bomb his last time up as it cleared the scoreboard, giving Memorial at the time a 2-0 lead. It currently sits at 2-1. First pitch to Stuckey. He had a healthy cut that time, but comes up empty. The 0-1. Check swing, but that will go up the middle, and that will find a way into center field for a base hit. So a little I didn't mean to turns into a base hit up the middle.
The shortstop, number 2, Marco Rios.
Don't see those too often. But regardless, a little 2-out trouble here for Lincoln Memorial. Trying to get a 2-out rally going. As in will stand the 9th place hitter, Marco Rios. Rios flew out to right field. As that one will miss high. Stuckey on first isn't a threat to run as he's not going, as that pitch will be outside 2-0. Stuckey has only tried to steal base one time in the season, and it was unsuccessful. So a good hitter's count here for Rios. The pitch. And that will be ripped up the middle and through for a base hit. Around second, a hard turn will be Stuckey, but he'll go back into second. So after the first 2 hitters were retired, the 8-9 hitters have come up clutch with 2 base hits of their own. As I will put runners at first and second for the top of the order for Joe Mason. Give me Seth Hunt. Little mound visit here for Mount Olive. My vantage point, there doesn't seem to be any action in the Mount Olive bullpen. The last meeting is adjourned and it appears we are ready for action. So Seth Hunt will stand in. He's 1 for 2 with a base hit in the first. And he came around to score one of the 2 runs. First pitch to Hunt. Misses outside. 1-0. Errors took too long, and Hunt will call time. Good pitch, but missed inside. 2-0. So again, another good hitters count for Lincoln Memorial hitter. They're trying to push across some insurance runs here in the top of the 5th. Pick off throw to second, but back comfortably goes Stuckey. Big hole in the right side of the second base bag for Hunt if he can push it over there. The 2-0. Just off the plate, 3-0. So Paris is 1 pitch away from loading the bases. After the first 2 hitters in the inning were retired easily. A 3-0. Coach gave him the green light, but he fouled it back to the screen. Again, 3-1, you'll be looking for that perfect pitch right there if you're Hunt. The pitch. Again, foul back to the screen. So a full count will be upcoming from Paris to Hunt. With 2 on, 2 out. And a 3-2 pitch upcoming. Comes set, and his 3-2. The runner's going. That'll be lined down the right field line and foul. So with the 3-2, the runners will be off with the pitch. And base hit into the outfield will certainly score 1. And if it finds a gap, will score 2. The 3-2. Line and under the glove of the third baseman, Smybert. Around third will be Stuckey. He will score. And Lincoln Memorial will get that run back that they gave up just a half inning ago, as that'll make the lead 3-1. As that one somehow snuck under the glove of Smybert.
The catcher, number 8, Dalton Ditas.
Big mistake that time from the Mount Olive third baseman. So that'll put runners on the corners, still 2 away for Dalton Datus. Datus is 0 for 2 in this one. First pitch breaking ball in there for strike 1. So Paris retires the first 2 hitters of the inning, but the next 3 reach on 2 base hits and then a E5. That one missed. Count even at 1-1. They're just looking for a big hit that could push this one wide open. As the 1-1 catches the outside corner for strike 2. Paris trying to shut the door right here and not allow any more runs for LMU. Pitch will be chopped foul down third base line. Count remain 1-2. The 1-2 from Paris. Oh, instead, he'll throw over to first. We'll chase Hunt back. Hunt is somewhat a threat to run as he is 7 for 8 on stolen base this season. But instead, he'll swing and miss and will strike out, and they'll throw on the first to complete the strikeout. And that will end the top of the 5th. But Lincoln Memorial gets the run right back as they provide a little insurance as they lead this one 3-1 as we played 4.5 here in Tigerville.
And our corporate partners, Buffalo Wild Wings, Buick, Degree, Geico, Google Cloud, Infinity, Intel, Lowe's, Marriott, Nabisco, Pizza Hut, Reese's, Uber Eats, and Wendy's. Their support enhances NCAA championships and the educational and athletic experience of nearly 500,000 NCAA student athletes. For the Trojans, the shortstop, number 3, Blake McLean.
So 8-9-1 due up for Mount Olive here in the bottom of the 5th. First pitch, McLean will miss. McLean grounded into a fielder's choice his first time up. 1-0 misses outside. 2-0. That time is pumped in for strike one. Elliott's 2-1 will miss. 3-1. And that misses low. McLean will take his base for a leadoff walk. So a leadoff free pass to McLean will bring up the catcher, Zach Smith.
The catcher, number 12, Zach Smith.
So a rare walk issued from Ethan Elliott. As first pitch breaking ball gets in there for strike one. Snap it over to first. McLean does have 2 stolen bases on the season, but otherwise is not much of a threat to run. Pitch. Another breaking ball as that one swung on and missed for strike two. So quickly 0-2 to the Mount Olive ninth place hitter, Zach Smith. Pitch. Breaking ball, got him. So 3 pitches retires Smith. That'll bring us back to the top of the order in Joe Mason. Mason himself has half of the Mount Olive hits tonight as he is 2 for 2 with 2 doubles in the first and third. With those 2 doubles, Mason has upped his average up on the season to 387. First pitch misses downstairs, 1-0. The 1-0. That's the outside corner. Strike one. Good pitch that time as that caught the outside corner, as you do not want to go to a 2-0 count on this type of hitter, especially one that has doubled in both his plate appearances thus far. The 1-1. Set a snap throw over to first. The 1-1. Swung over the top of that, did Mason. And out in front is Elliott, 1-2. If there's a thing about Mason, he is a very good 2-strike hitter. As his double back into first was on a 1-2 pitch that he lined to right field. The 1-2. Swung on and miss. So Mason is down on strikes as he's out for the first time today.
The right fielder, number 11, Gunnar Tolston.
as that is the 5th strikeout on the day for Mr. Ethan Elliott. So in will step Gunnar Tolston, as he was one of those strikeout victims as he struck out looking. Back in the 3rd. One 0 misses outside, 2-0. After a leadoff walk to McLean, he has struck out both Smith and Mason. The 2-0. Fouled straight back, 2-1. Throw over to first, but back goes McLean. The 2-1. Big breaking ball. Had Tolston way out in front of that one. Count even at 2-2. So after a leadoff walk, Elliott is 1 strike away from striking out the next 3 hitters. As the 2-2 is fouled straight back, 2-2. Again, the loser of this one will take on North Greenville tomorrow in the first game of the day. And the winner will take on North Greenville as well in the game 2 of the doubleheader. The 2-2 once more. Misses outside, 3-2. So full count, and McLean will be off with the pitch. The 3-2 is called strike 3. Tolston tossed the bat away thinking that was ball 4, but instead Trevor Henson, home plate umpire, said, nope, that is strike 3. So a leadoff walk issued to McLean, but then retires the next 3 hitters via strikeout. We've played 5 here in Tigerville. Lincoln Memorial leads Mount Olive 3-1. Six, with Lincoln Memorial leading Mount Olive 3-1. Little scoring update over in the Newberry Regional as Catawba leads Young Harris in the bottom of the 8th, 8-2 in that one. So Alex Allen will lead off the inning for Lincoln Memorial. And he'll foul the first pitch straight back. Allen's 0 for 1 on the day since coming in for third baseman Tyler Adams, who left the game with apparent injury. Still have not been told why or what happened. But Allen, first time up, he grounded out to the shortstop. The 1-1. That's pumped in there for strike 2. Breaking ball, got him swinging. So Allen down on strikes, and that'll bring up the first baseman, Chris Salvi.
The first baseman, number 27, Chris Salvi.
Salvi's 0 for 2 on the day. He hit the ball hard his last time up, but it was right at Smybert, the third baseman. First pitch is in the turf. The 1-0. Catches a corner, strike 1. The 1-1. Breaking ball ripped into left field for a base hit. That'll be the first base hit of the day for Salvi, as that'll bring up the DH, Nate Stinson.
The designated hitter, number 5, Nate Stinson.
Stinson looking for his first base hit of the day. There's LMU is trying to tack on some more insurance runs for Ethan Elliott. That pitch catches the corner for strike 1. So ahead is Paris, 0-1 to Nate Stinson. So that one will get by the catcher and go all the way to the backstop. And moving up to second will be Salvi. So just like that, a runner in scoring position for Lincoln Memorial, who's trying to add on to their 3-1 lead. So count even at 1-1 to Mr. Nate Stinson. 1-1 breaking ball. Swung over the top of that for strike 2. Paris will be looking for his 5th strikeout on the evening thus far, and it'll be a big one if he can get it. The 1-2. Just off the plate, 2-2. So count even at 2-2 to the DH, Nate Stinson. The pitch. Wrecking ball hit. Backhand stop by Smybert. He'll throw on to first. And in time for out number 2. Nice backhand stab by Smybert. As that'll bring up the right fielder, Brent Ritchie. Richie's 0 for 2 with a strikeout. One looking from Paris, but time will be called. First pitch breaking ball misses outside, 1-0. The 1-0. That pitch misses outside, 2-0. Richie looking for his first hit on the game thus far, and it'll be a big time if he could get it for Lincoln Memorial. But most likely it would push across another run. But instead, Paris falls behind to Richie, 3-0. Will Reddick is on deck if Richie were to reach. The pitch. And indeed, that will happen. So a 4-pitch walk issued to Brent Ritchie, and that will indeed bring up the left fielder, Will Reddick, who's also looking for his first hit on the evening as he's 0 for 2. So runners on first and second, 2 away here in the top half of the 6th. Lincoln Memorial trying to add on to their already 3-1 lead over Mount Olive. Breaking ball misses outside. Paris is 1-0. That misses outside, 2-0. So good hitters count for Will Reddick. And Paris has indeed missed with 6 straight out of the zone. Try to see if he can get back in the zone right here. The 2-0. And not even close as that plunks him. So Reddick wears one on the shoulder, and that will load the bases. So a painful way to keep the inning going. That will bring up Joe Stuckey.
Number 1, Joe Stuckey.
Stuckey is 2 for 2 on a day as he homered back in the 3rd. So a very dangerous pitcher. This is a very dangerous moment for the pitcher, Reed Paris. There is action in the Mount Olive bullpen. Being the amount is adjourned, and it appears we are out ready for play. So the bases are loaded for Lincoln Memorial here in the top of the 6th. And a base hit from Stuckey could blow this one open. The first pitch to Stuckey. Breaking ball misses 1-0. So Salvi at third, Ritchie at second, and Reddick at first. Stuckey at the plate. A big moment for Mount Olive. The pitch from Paris will be chopped foul. So that'll even the count up at 1-1. The 1-1 from Paris. Good pitch in the zone that time for strike two. So heading the count is Paris at 1-2. Trying to put an end to this Lincoln Memorial 2-out rally. Trying to retire man. He has not retired yet thus far today. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Down goes Stuckey. And Paris gets out of trouble here in the top of the sixth. Well, we move to the bottom of the sixth. Lincoln Memorial threatens with the bases loaded, but can't score, as they still lead this one 3-1 over Mount Olive in the opening round action of the Tigerville Regional. You are listening to Division II Regional Tournament action here in Tigerville, South Carolina on the Conference Carolinas Digital Network.
Leading off for the Trojans, the second baseman, number 51, Junior Snow.
So Junior Snow will lead us off here in the Mount Olive half of the sixth, with Memorial out in front 3-1. So 3-4-5 due up for Mount Olive, as they need 2 runs to try to get back into this one as they trail Lincoln Memorial 3-1. The 0-1. We ripped into left field, and that will get down. Playing on a hop will be Reddick. Coming in the second will be Snow with a sliding double. So a good start for Mount Olive here in their half of the sixth. That'll bring up the DH, JT Stone. He'll be looking for his first hit of the day as he's 0 for 2. Need a good opportunity here for Mount Olive to try to get some runs and cut into this Memorial lead. As the 1-0 runs up, excuse me, the first pitch runs up and nearly hits Stone. Here's with a runner on second. There was a little bit of a miscommunication with signs. As Datus and Elliott will try to get back on the same page. Elliott's looked good in this one, as he only blemish so far was the home run back to Estes in the fourth. As he has 7 strikeouts so far on the evening. 1-0 breaking ball misses low, 2-0. So good hitters count for the cleanup hitter for Mount Olive, JT Stone. Two-0 healthy hack that time, but didn't get it. 2-1. Stone batting .353 on the season. That after he's gone 0 for 2 so far on the day. Throw over to second. And they got him. Snow was leading towards third. And Elliott fired and picked him off over at second for out number 1. So just like that, the leadoff double is erased. Not what Mount Olive needed at all. The 2-1. That misses low, 3-1. That one finds a corner. That'll run it full. The 3-2. Hit really high down the right field line, but it's hooking foul. Stone certainly had the distance on that one and the height. So the count's still 3-2. No, it's 3-2. Hit hard, but foul down the first base line. So the count remains full to Mount Olive cleanup hitter JT Stone. The pitch. Foul straight back. We'll do it again. The 3-2. Paints the corner for strike 3. So a leadoff double gets erased on the pickoff, and Stone goes down looking. Just like that, there's 2 away here in the bottom of the 6th. That'll bring up Nate Estes, the center fielder, who provided Mount Olive's only run thus far as he launched a home run off the scoreboard in left field. Healthy hack that time, but fouled straight back. 1-1 just misses off the plate, 2-1. Again, home plate umpire has had a tight zone all night long. I'll say it has been that way for both teams, as Elliott has been around the plate all game long. So he'll stand back up there and deliver his 2-1. That'll be hit hard, but right at the second baseman, Stuckey. He'll field and fire on the first in time to retire the side. So a leadoff double by Snow gets erased on the pickoff.
Are you looking for tickets to an upcoming championship?
And as we played 6 here in Tigerville, Lincoln Memorial clinging to a 3-1 advantage.
Confidence at the NCAA Ticket Exchange. Knowing tickets are authentic and 100% guaranteed. For more information, visit ncaa.com/exchange.
I feel tears welling up, cooling deep inside like my heart's full of big breaks. And I stand alone in the sharp and painful that I may never say. You might say that I was taking it hard since you went me off with a call. But don't you wish that I'll hide in sorrow when I may lay right down and fall. Now the race is on and here comes pride in the backstretch. Heartache going to the inside. My tears are holding back there and trying not to fall. My heart's out of the running, true love scratch for another's sake. The race is on and it looks like heartaches, and the winner loses all. One day I've been to
Leading off for Lincoln, the shortstop, number 2, Marco Rios.
So Marco Rios will stand in for LMU. Rios is 1 for 2 with the base hit his last time up. Healthy hack that time, but swung right through it. The one will be ripped out in the right center field. That will get down and will play it. I hope they'll throw into second, but sliding into second with a double will be Rios. Be his second hit on the day. And that will bring things back to the top of the order and form a Seth Hunt. He's 1 for 3 and reached on an error his last time up in the 5th. So again, trouble for Lincoln Memorial as they have run the leadoff double from Rios. Prepares to look to try to gather himself after surrendering the leadoff double to the 9th place hitter, Marco Rios. And he'll go after Seth Hunt right here. First pitch to Hunt. Healthy hack, but foul out of play right side. And this is game 1 of the Tigerville Regional here in Tigerville, South Carolina. Home of the North Greenville Crusaders, who will be in action game 1 tomorrow against the loser here between Lincoln Memorial and Mount Olive. The 0-1 is Swung and miss. Paris away out in front, 0-2. The 0-2 from Paris. Big breaking ball, but Hunt lays off. 1-2. The 1-2 from Paris. Hit on the ground to short. McLean will field and fire on to first. And a nice scoop over there by Hedgepeth will retire Hunt. Very key right there as Rios could not advance. And that will indeed keep the runner at second with 1 out. Now we'll bring up the catcher, Dalton Datus. Davis will be looking for his first hit of the day as he's 0 for 3. He did reach on an error back in the first. Pitch catches the outside corner. Paris gets ahead in the count of Datus, 0-1. Set, and his 0-1 delivery. Breaking ball in the turf, and a nice stop by the catcher, Smith. And to keep Rios over at second. So count even at 1-1. But 1-1 from Paris. Misses 2-1. 2-1 just off the plate. 3-1. Another good pitch from Paris. Just couldn't quite hit that outside corner. So a friendly hitter's count for Datus at 3-1. They look for one pitch and try to drive it somewhere in the outfield. The pitch. He won't get the chance to do so as it's in the turf, ball 4. So that'll put runners at first and second. Still 1 away for third baseman Alex Allen. Going to get a visit from the Mount Olive coach, and appears there will be a call to the bullpen. As Paris has thrown 114 pitches so far in this one. It appears we indeed will get a pitching change. Well, still waiting on confirmation. But I can't imagine he's going to allow him to face another batter after 114 pitches thus far. Indeed, yep, they are going to make the change. Well, we'll come back. We'll take a short break. We'll come back and tell you all about the new Mount Olive pitcher. You are listening to the Division II regional action here in Tigerville, South Carolina on the Conference Carolinas Digital Network.
Tell me, fellas, I'm feeling kind of weak. The way I'm living just ain't right. Need somebody to watch over me all my blue nights. Want a girl to take me by the hand, follow me right down the line, hold me gently while we dance all my blue nights.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Trojans, number 18, Kyle Davis.
Just a fool, passing through. Won't you send an angel to walk with me all my blue nights?
So the new pitcher for Mount Olive is number 18, Kyle Davis. Davis is 3-2 on the season in 14 appearances, supporting a 5.72 ERA, 28.13 inning pitch, 31 hits, 19 runs, 18 of which earned, 16 walks compared to 31 strikeouts. The line for Reed Paris tonight, 6 1/3 innings, 3 runs, 2 of which were earned. And the runners on first and second are his responsibility.
Running out of precious time. She might pass me while I
Stepping in for the Railsplitters, the third baseman, number 21, Alex Allen.
So Alex Allen will stand in. He's 0 for 2 with the ground out and a strikeout. Davis's first pitch. Little sidewind pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0 to Allen. That one finds a corner. Count even at 1-1. That one, 0 for 2 today. Average has dropped to 228 on the season. He'll look up to make up for that and get his first hit of the day and possibly drive in another run for Memorial. As the 1-1 is in the turf. Again, nice stop by the catcher, Zach Smith. Because if that ball gets by him, there are going to be 2 runners in scoring position. Instead, keeps it runners at first and second. The 2-1 from Davis. Filed straight back to the screen. Count even at 2-2. Long look in. Poor Davis as he's trying to look up for a right pitch to try to finish off Allen. The pitch. And he does just that as Allen swings right through that one for strike 3. 2 away. And that will bring up the first baseman, Chris Salvi.
The first baseman, number
Salvi's 1 for 3 on the day with a base hit just an inning ago. So still runners at first and second for Memorial here in the top half of the 7th. As they lead this one 3-1 over Mount Olive. First pitch nearly hit Salvi. 1-0. And Salvi's the only player for Lincoln Memorial with double-digit home runs on the season. That pitch finds the zone, even the count up at 1-1. Davis is 1-1. Big cut that time from Salvi. He was trying to put that one over the apartments beyond the left field, but comes up empty, 1-2. Davis will try to end the top half 7th right here. The 1-2. He does just that. As Salvi swings right on through it. So Davis comes in, does his job as he strikes out both Allen and Salvi to end the inning. It's time to stretch here in Tigerville. As Lincoln Memorial leads Mount Olive 3-1.
Leading off for the Trojans, the third baseman, number 45, James Smybert.
So James Smybert will lead us off here in the bottom of the 7th. Mount Olive has 9 outs remaining. As they'll try to get 2 runs. So, one swings right through that one as well. 0-2. The 0-2. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Smybert is retired on 3 pitches for out number 1. As he completes the hat trick that you do not want to have. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. That'll bring up the first baseman, Aaron Hedgepeth. He's 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the 2nd. He'll poke that one out to second. He will come in and will throw on a first for out number 2. So Ethan Elliott moving right along here as he's through 6 2/3 innings.
The shortstop, number 3, Blake McLean.
That one's popped up. He's going to call it Stuckey's under, and he's got it. So a 5-pitch inning for Elliott retires the side. And after 7, Memorial clean to a 3-1 lead over Mount Olive.
Leading off for Lincoln, the designated hitter, number 5, Nate Stinson.
So the DH, Nate Stinson, will kick us off here in the top half of the 8th for Lincoln Memorial. Kyle Davis still out there for Mount Olive. So he came on in relief of Reed Paris. First pitch is pumped in there for strike 1. In the final line for Reed Paris, as he goes 6 1/3 innings, gives up 3 runs, 2 of which were earned. Had 5 strikeouts to go along with that. And Davis come on and struck out the last 2 hitters, and he's ahead of Stinson here, 0-2. The 0-2. In the turf. The 1-2 from Davis. Just off the outside corner, 2-2. So count even at 2-2 to Nate Stinson, who's 0 for 3 on the day. He sends that one out the short. Cleans under, and he fires on the first in time for the first out here in the top half of the 8th. That'll bring up the right fielder, Brent Ritchie.
The right fielder, number 14, Brent Ritchie.
Ritchie's 0 for 2 in a day with a walk back in the 6th. First pitch is on the outside corner for strike 1. Won't be sent out in the clean again. Field and comfortably throw over to first for out number 2. So 2 up, 2 down. As that'll bring the left fielder, Will Reddick.
The left fielder, number 7.
Reddick's 0 for 2 on the day with a hit by pitch in the 6th. His first pitch from Davis. The 1-0. This is away 2-0. Healthy cut that time from Reddick, but comes up empty, 2-1. Pulled his head that, tried to yank that one but as far as he could, which is kind of what you want from a 2-0 count. But he came up empty as a 2-1. He's got out of play right side, count even at 2-2. Nearly hit Reddick. That'll run the count full at 3-2. That was ripped out to McLean. Nice play as he'll throw a low throw, and it can't be dug out by the first baseman, Hedgepeth. So what seemed to be a sure way to end the inning. A low throw by McLean, and Hedgepeth could not handle it. And that will keep the inning going.
The second baseman, number 1, Joe Stuckey.
For a man that had himself a day, Joe Stuckey, who's 2 for 3 with a home run and a base hit. As that is the third error for Mount Olive here today.
Number 40, Tanner Head.
Oh, we're going to get a pitch hitter from Tanner Head. You see, the first 2 errors for Mount Olive led to 2 runs for Lincoln Memorial. Snap throw over to first. But back safely is Reddick. So an interesting decision from the LMU skipper as he takes out a man who was 2 for 3 on the day, including a home run. Let's see what Mr. Head can do. 0-1's in there for strike 2. As Davis is quickly ahead 0-2. The 0-2 from Davis. Skips up there and trying for second is heading. He will make it. Swings right through that one for strike 3, and that will end the LMU half of the 8th. So the error does not come back to bite him. And Mount Olive has 6 outs remaining to try to get back into this one as Lincoln Memorial leads them 3-1.
Of NCAA championships. Their contributions help enhance the educational and athletic experiences of nearly 500,000 NCAA student athletes. Leading off for the Trojans, the catcher, number 12, Zach Smith.
So 9-1-2 due up for Mount Olive in their half of the 8th. Ethan Elliott out there for his 8th inning of work thus far. That's through 7 innings. He's only given up 5 hits and 1 run. That coming on the Estes home run. And he falls behind Zach Smith, 2-0. Smith is 0 for 2 in the day with a strikeout back in the 5th. 2-0's pumped in there for strike 1. Two-one will be chopped out to second. Throw on to first for out number 1. That'll bring us up to the top of the order in form of Joe Mason. Mason's 2 for 3 on the day with 2 doubles. First pitch, breaking ball in there for strike 1. That pitch will be fouled down the third base line. Interesting to see how much more Elliott can go, as that was his 115th pitch on the evening. Pitch 116 misses just outside, I guess. The 1-2. X swing, build on first. No, he did not go around. Was close, but Mason was able to hold up. And that'll even the count up at 2-2. The pitch. Got him that time. He pulled the string on him for out number 2. So 2 up, 2 down.
The right fielder, number 11, Gunnar Tolston.
The last hope for Mount Olive in the bottom of the 8th will be Gunnar Tolston. Tolston's 0 for 3 on the day with 2 strikeouts. First pitch catches the outside corner. One foul back to the screen, 0-2. That pitch will be soft one out to second. Stuckey will come on and throw on to first, and that will retire the side. So Elliott is through 8. As he's pitched a beautiful ball game here tonight. We go to the 9th. Memorial holding on to a 3-1 lead over Mount Olive. As you are listening to the Division II baseball tournament action from Tigerville here on the Conference Carolinas Digital Network. We've been treated to a good pitching matchup here in this one.
Leading off for Lincoln, the shortstop, number 2, Marco Rios.
That's Paris and Elliott. Paris for Mount Olive and Elliott for Lincoln Memorial, as well as Kyle Davis for Mount Olive as well. with the difference in the ball game being the 3 errors the Trojans have committed here today, 2 of which leading to 2 runs. As the 0-1's pumped in there from Davis. 0-2. Get 9-1-2 due up for Memorial. Check swing, that peel down to first, and he did go around, says the first base umpire, Bobby Dunning. And that will be out number 1.
The center fielder, number 20.
That'll bring up the center fielder, Seth Hunt. Hunt had a base hit in the first, but has gone hitless ever since. He's 1 for 4 on the evening. Healthy hack, but swings right through it for strike 1. One's pumped in there for strike 2. So Davis came on a relief for Paris in the 7th and has pumped strikes ever since. 0-2, check swing appeal down to first, and he did not go around. The 1-2's popped up under his hedge path, and he's got it. 2 away. So a 2 away, nobody on here in the Lincoln Memorial half of the 9th.
The catcher, number 8, Dalton.
That'll bring up Dalton Datus, the catcher. He'll be looking for his first hit. He's 0 for 3 with a walk. First pitch is pumped in there for strike 1. The 0-1. Misses away. One will be fouled out of play. So do it for Mount Olive in their half of the 9th. Will be the 3, 4, 5 hitters. Junior Snow, JT Stone, and Nate Estes. Still have to work to do to get out of the 9th. That pitch will be soft one out to right. Coming on, right fielder. He can't make the play as he'll have to play it on a hop. Tolston, it was best effort, but best he could do was keep that in front of him. And that will extend the inning for the third baseman, Alex Allen.
The third baseman, number 21, Alex Allen.
Allen's 0 for 3 on the day with 2 strikeouts. The show bunt, snap throw down to first, but not in time. Good try from the catcher, Zach Smith. Davis doing a good job to get back in safely. Ono misses outside 2-0. The 2-0 will be fouled away as the bat went further than the ball did. 2-1. I want to try putting some pine tar on those batting gloves or on the bat. Either one. Looks like exactly what he's going to do. So the count sits at 2-1. to Alex Allen. Datus over at first with a 2-out base hit. Memorial's 7th hit of the game. There's a 2-1, misses outside, 3-1. So Memorial with single runs in the 1st, 3rd, and 5th. Mount Olive with a single run in the 4th, which is where we stand at 3-1. Healthy hack on the 3-1 count, but fouls it straight back to the screen. Now run to a full count, as Datus will be off with the pitch. Full count and 2 outs. There goes. The pitch is outside. After first 2 hitters are retired easily, a base hit from Datus and then a free pass issued to Allen. And that will bring up a very dangerous man in Chris Salvi. Salvi is 1 for 4 on the day. Here's where we're going to get a visit from one of the members of the Mount Olive coaching staff. I don't think there's any action going on in the Mount Olive bullpen. Then again, my view is skewed, so we shall see. So that gives me time to tell you a little bit about tomorrow. So if this result were to hold, Mount Olive would play the first game tomorrow against North Greenville, and Lincoln Memorial would move to the nightcap. Indeed, a final over in the Newberry Regional, as Catawba did defeat Young Harris 9-2. So Young Harris will play Newberry tomorrow. And if they lose, they are done.
The first baseman, number 27, Chris Salvi.
So Salvi will stand in. He's 1 for 4 on the day. He's a very dangerous man, as he does lead the team in home runs for Lincoln Memorial. Davis comes set. And it's 1-0 to Salvi. Breaking ball misses low. 2-0. The 2-0. Fastball right there for strike 1, 2-1. So 2 on, 2 out. For the cleanup hitter for Memorial, Chris Salvi. Try to provide some insurance runs for Memorial here in the top of the 9th. Two-one. Breaking ball jammed him, but fouled it out of play. That'll even the count up at 2-2. Big pitch upcoming for Kyle Davis, as he'll try to finish off Salvi right here and get his team to the bottom of the 9th. The pitch. Fouled back to the screen, still 2-2. So the count remains 2-2. Foul will be called. Two from Davis to try to send us to the bottom of the ninth. It'll be lined down the right field line, but hooking foul. So the count remains 2-2. The 2-2 delivery. High fly ball to left field. Going back is Mason. He's on the track. He seems to be under it, and he's got it. So a long fly ball that provides a scare for Mount Olive, but Mason catches it to retire the side. Last call for Mount Olive here, going to the bottom of the ninth. They need 2 runs to keep this one going as they trail Memorial 3-1.
Leading off for the Trojans, the second baseman.
So Elliott is still out there for Lincoln Memorial. Through 8 innings, he's thrown 122 pitches. As he'll face Junior Snow. Snow's 1 for 3 with a double and a stolen base to his name. That one's hit out to center field. Going back is Hunt. He's under, and he's got it 1 away. So 2 outs to get here for Lincoln Memorial to try to go 1-0 here in the Tigerville Regional.
The designated hitter, number 26, J.T. Stone.
That'll bring up the designated hitter, J.T. Stone. Stone's 0 for 3 on the day with 2 strikeouts. First pitch in, breaking ball in there for strike 1. Another breaking ball. Stone swings over the top of that one for strike 2. Elliott has looked sharp from the get-go in this one. He's trying to complete the complete game. Another breaking ball. And he swings right through that one for strike 3. 2 away. As Mount Olive is down to their last out in this one.
The center fielder, number 7, Nate Estes.
So Nate Estes will come to the plate. And he can hit one to downtown TR. It would not matter. As the first pitch is in there for strike 1. As he homered back in the 4th. 0-1. 0-2. And he's one strike away. Complete performance by Elliott in this one. And swung on and missed. Down goes Estes. And he does indeed complete the complete game. So complete game for Ethan Elliott. And Lincoln Memorial takes down Mount Olive by a score of 3-1 here tonight. So Mount Olive will play North Greenville tomorrow. In a game in which if they lose, they are out. And they must win to keep going. Lincoln Memorial will play North Greenville tomorrow night. Final line in this one. Lincoln Memorial, 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors. Mount Olive, 1 run on 5 hits and 3 errors. 2 of those errors leading to 2 big runs for Lincoln Memorial is the difference in this one. Well, what can I say? A complete and utter dominant pitching performance from Elliott. As we'll get the final stats on him. He gives up 5 hits, only the 1 home run to Estes, 12 strikeouts on the day, an utter dominant performance as he threw 130 pitches. Wow, don't see that too often nowadays. So, a good win for Lincoln Memorial. And again, the final score here today as Lincoln Memorial takes down Mount Olive here 3-1. Well, thank you guys for tuning in tonight. I'm Timothy Holcomb. Catch us tomorrow as first game of the day will be North Greenville versus Mount Olive. Look forward to seeing y'all then as y'all are listening to the NCAA Division II Baseball Tournament on the Conference Carolinas Digital Network.